Alright, welcome to another episode of Softly Spoken. Today we're playing Tetris the Grandmaster 4, Absolute Eye, and I'm very excited because yesterday, at time of recording, it'll be last Friday when this releases, the first ever Grandmaster ranking was achieved in this game by Kirby703, who's one of my favourites to take the crown, so I'm really pleased for her. It's excellent. I'll link the video below, and I'm trying really hard not to blink as much as I usually do in these intros, but let's get into the game. I'm excited. I haven't played in a while, so failing to not blink. We are going to select our skin before we do anything else, because I want to keep that, because that's a fun... Ooh. Oh. Oh no, that one's cute. You know what? We're going with this one because I keep saying I need to learn the pieces, and that's going to tell me that. That's funny. Let's turn this on. I feel like that's nice. I haven't actually decided what game mode I'm going to play. I know I'm going to be using TGM, of course. The best game mode. Oof. I'm going to try and do a longer stream. Ooh, what can we do? What could we do? Konoha's pretty fun. I think that's a good way to unlock skin. So let's just do a bunch of easy Konoha for a while, hey? Oh, gosh. I've forgotten all of my keyboard shortcuts already. I am absolutely abusing the fact that... Oh yeah, I see it this time. Absolutely abusing the fact that we have the show me how to solve it on, because I'm really not good at perfect clears. Sorry, all clears. Oh yeah, then we can smack down the eyepieces, like so. Oh. Now, I think this is how you can unlock other skins. Oh, ooh, nearly messed up. I like how it got mad at me and then it was like, oh, actually, that's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, the little fox, which you can see... I didn't put my, personal bests up. Oh, rubbish. I'll have to edit... Oh, editing, Sean, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to do it in post. Sucks for you, but, you know, we do it for the people. You know, it's what's important. I should actually fix up that repository a little bit. I've got it up, but I haven't, like... Man, I've already said like so many times this stream. I keep calling it a stream. Video. Oh my goodness. My brain is elsewhere. Oh, yep. Beautiful. These souls... Okay, I see this one. I want to get better at all clears, but... Oh. Okay, I didn't upset Kita. Whew. Yeah, if you're not aware, the little fox under the word level is called Kita. Oops. And if you mess up, she falls over, which you will see at some point. Guaranteed. Yeah. I'm so bad at looking at my, previews for this. Like, the game mode is entirely about looking at previews, and my brain just refuses. I'm so used to just kind of knowing what's there that I don't even think about. Oh, okay, there's another solve. I screwed up, but Kita isn't mad at me. Oh, I see it. It's a Tetris PC. The best kind of PC. That button, that button, that button. So, as I said, I'm real rusty. I have barely played... I've kind of been playing a little bit of the TGM 1, just because I play it while I'm in meetings at work. I can't really play this game while I'm in meetings at work, sadly, or I would. But I think they might cotton on to the fact that I'm in Steam, you know? Ah. Oh, sorry. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah, see, she fell over because I messed up the PC. But she's found another one for us. It's okay. Oh, yeah. What do we got? We got waitress woman. I'm trying to normalize calling them women because the Tetris community still calls them girls, and I'm like, most of these characters are adults. This is a cute solve. I like this one. Oh, Shogi Master. Oh, I've gotten 25 all clears, so now I'm on my own. What can I do? Oh, man. Peter's seen something. That wasn't it. Oh gosh, these are hard. I'm really bad at all clears. This feels like it's not the answer. Okay, Kita's still happy. Do I want to do like that? No, because that leaves it awkward. This, yeah, I see it. I was trying to leave one block to the left or right because I knew I had an eyepiece coming up. If I do... But it's only 3 tall. So I'm used to building all clears in... standard guidelines Tetris. And a lot of those patterns are actually really not useful here because it's obviously not a full well. Oh, I see it. No, I don't. I thought that was solved differently. Now I see it. There we go. That's what I thought was going to happen on the other one. Yeah, shush, Kita. I'm trying my best. Stop bullying me. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be it. Yeah, no, that felt wrong as soon as I did it. Kita, you've seen something, but I really don't. I'm sorry, babe. I shouldn't call the fox babe, that's weird. Kita's seen something. What is it? It wasn't that. Oh, okay, alright. Stop being so dramatic, Kita. I am trying my best. Remember when you used to help me? Remember that? Remember when you were nice? I remember. I've only gotten 3 more per... Oh, that was kind of an accident. This is the image that always makes me laugh. The woman in the chair looks like she's having the worst haircut of her life. She genuinely looks traumatized. What's the solve here? I've got a sneaking suspicion it's something weird like this. It is not that. Why am I getting... Nothing. Just messenger. That's what's happened since last... No, I mentioned this in the last recording. We rescued a Bun Bun, and he's gone to his forever home now. We dropped him off, Oh, that was just me fat-fingering the controller. We dropped him at his forever home. So he's now living with his new mum. He's super happy. He settled in immediately. He completely forgot we existed. It's very cute, but very rude of him. Oh, he's so wholesome though. He gets to sit on the couch. He gets so many pats. It's just so cute. I love the little bunny. I'm sad to see him go, but I'm really happy he's somewhere where he's being taken care of and getting as spoiled as we would have spoiled him. If not more, to be honest. He's a very spoiled Bun Bun. He's got 2 sisters, which he's not allowed to hang out with yet, because he is not yet desexed. Am I going to top out? That would be pretty funny. Alright, I'm not topping out. Yeah, sure, Kita. Let me put my piece up there. Hang on. There. There you go, Kita. I did it. I did what you asked. The resolve thing still makes me chuckle, obviously. As you can hear, I'm sure. I don't know why it makes me laugh as hard as it does. It's clearly just a race condition bug, but it's very funny. Just stick it in midair. No worries. Oh, there's no solve, I guess, is why you're giving me Bupkis help. Now there's something? I do try to predict what the solve is going to be as it's happening, but I'm really bad at it. It's definitely not the skill I have honed in Tetris. Oh, yep. And the L piece. Honestly, this is helping me learn the pieces. Oh. McDonald. What do they call this? I think they call it like the McGirl. That, yeah, the clearly fast food working woman. Oh, no. Okay. Ah, the solve still works. Excellent. This is Coffee Grinder Woman. With her little Japanese coffee grinder. They are very cute coffee grinders. I do like them. Not that way. Really? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Very clever, Kita. Very clever. Really? Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. I would not have found that. There's a guide on at the Steam workshop apparently that trivializes easy mode of Konoha with just like a few patterns. Because realistically, you don't get the S and Z pieces. It is you goose. I think solvable for the most part. Oh yeah, and then the O. That makes sense. Yeah, bonk, and then bonk. Could have done that without one of those holds, but we like holding in this house. We hodl, I believe the kids are saying. What do we got? Oh yeah, okay, I see this shape. No, Kita was trying to give me a different solve. Whoops. Sorry, Kita. I mansplained a solve to you. Whoops. I'm getting my just desserts now. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. That's clever. I really struggle to see the ones where you have to cut part of your stack out to finish making the shape for a piece. And I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to find difficult. Oops. Yeah, sorry, Kita. That's my bad. Where's this going? Oh, okay, yeah, J and then the I. Ah, yep. Yep, okay, and then the J, yeah. I was going to try and use the I piece if I didn't have help there. Yep, I see it. I could have again done that without an extra hold. That was a bit slow. Who is this? What woman is this? Kita, tell me your secrets. Who is this? Oh, it's window washing woman. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Immediately forgets how to play Tetris. Like, what is this? What is this? Who am I? I come here into your YouTube going, I will show you how to play Tetris, and then I play like this. This is an embarrassment. Yeah, Kita. Yeah, I know. Sean doesn't know how to play Tetris. Wow. Oh, there's a solve. I've probably messed it up by holding already. TP's here? That hasn't upset Kita. I think it's going to be that. Something like this. Because I can sneak the... But then I have such an awkward shape. Is it going to be... Is it going to be... Aha! I accidentally got it. That one was not as planned as it looked. Gosh, what have I got? LLJIOTT? Ugh. First piece I put down upsets Kita. Oh, yeah, okay, Kita. Alright. Settle down. It's Kita the Kitsune, for the record. They confirmed that on Twitter. She is a woman, and her name is Kita. What the heck is this solve? It's not going to be that? It is that? What can I do? This leaves me with 2 blocks on the right after the eye, or 2 blocks flat? It's not very helpful. Yeah, that wasn't it. Let's do the 2 blocks flat. This is going to put a block in a weirder place. Kita's seen something. Immediately bungled. This is going to leave that block in that same awkward place. Yeah, that was never going to be it, Sean. What the heck? Oh, if I had an iPad... Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I'm running out of time anyway. Just put pieces down, play quick. No! 27... I get like 2 or 3 after Kita stops helping me, and that's it. It's embarrassing. I'm just not good at all clears. I'm just not. Oof. Oh yeah, that tea is still very hot. You know what? We're gonna try Shiranui. We're gonna work our way through the levels. One by one, we're gonna... Oh, it feels weird playing Big Tetris after playing Little Tetris. I'm not particularly great at... Well, actually, that's a bit of a lie. I'm okay at multiplayer. I've put a lot of time... I had put a lot of time into Tetris.io, which is a really cool block stacking game that's nothing like Tetris at all. I'll link it in the description. But, yeah, I got up to... I don't like... I have issues with the Japanese ranking system they use, because the ranking I got up to was SS, and it just feels like that should have more negative connotations than people give it. Whoops. I can clean this up, this isn't too bad. If I ever get the piece I need, that would be nice. Am I going to lose to the level 1 bot? I might actually lose to the level 1 bot. I'm playing a... I'm not... I know I've just played like Tetris... 20 minutes of Tetris, but I'm still just not warm. Not for Tetris. I'm way out of practice. This is embarrassing. Honestly. Who am I? Come on, fingers. Click, click. Click, click. Click, 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 click. Oh, I meant to put that one across so I'd get a Tetris. Instead I got a... Triple is the worst value move you can do. Unless it's like a T-spin triple. I won, but I'm not happy about it. Alright. Let's see if we can get a perfect clear. The answer is no. I didn't... Oh, and I've messed up a T-spin double. Alright, this is going a bit better. I can do... Well, I messed up my order of inputs, but we have set up almost for another one. Now we have, and it's still followed up by a Tetris, which is quite nice. So we get that double whammy. We're just gonna well on the left there, nearly to the right like a fool. I really do say like a lot more when I'm playing Tetris. I noticed this. I think because my brain is a lot busier, this requires a lot more focus than Final Fantasy. I feel unsurprisingly it's a very different vibe of game. There we go. Let's just start going through the maximum unlocked tiers. Oh, I used a 7 bag, okay. I knew that. I felt that when I was playing. I don't know why I acted surprised there. I guess it's just strange to play TG, like classic rules, spins, I should say, rotation system. The ARS, or TGM as they call it in this game, versus standard. Gosh. The wording around all of this stuff has gotten so muddled with the release of this game. Oops. That didn't lock in. Oh, I wouldn't mind trying to get to the highest level of Shiranui. I am never going to learn how to pronounce that, am I? At least not with confidence. Oh, pardon me. Oh, brain, come on. I was accidentally holding down Sonic Drop. Like a fool. Oh, topped out. Okay. Sure. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, I wonder... So, something I'm curious about is how these AIs for these games work. For instance, the chess.com app/website. It's all done client-side. So... what have I done here? If you have a really old phone, or if your computer's really busy, the AI will play significantly worse because it has... It's set to find the strongest move, more or less I should say, the algorithm is. Tries to find the best move in a set amount of time. So if your machine is slower, it still has the same amount of time, it just has less cycles to actually solve the problem of beating you with. Which is a funny sentence. But yeah, I'm wondering if there's anything like that. So if I played this on an ancient computer and I had the little blue A in the corner, which means the game is struggling to run full speed. Oh, I've unlocked tier 11, let's go. I'm wondering if I need to beat each tier or just beat the maximum tier. Because I believe it goes up to 101 is the maximum tier. I haven't actually looked. Do that and that. Yeah, that's a bit nicer. And then we can do this. Yeah, this is okay. That was not. We can clean this up though. Oh yeah. So, GM has been achieved. I mentioned this in the intro. Kirby 703 crushed it. The video was so funny to watch. I'm hoping it's on YouTube. I watched the Twitch highlight because it happened about an hour before I tuned into her stream. I was sad I wasn't there for it, but I actually delayed going to work by a couple minutes just so I could watch it. No one cared. I didn't get in any trouble, obviously, but... Oh, man. It was so funny. I won't give any spoilers, because I think... It's very interesting. I was not aware of what the end of the game was going to be like. But, if you finish the game, it said Grandmaster on her screen, and now she has a golden M on her menu as her ranking. Which is very exciting. And I was very wrong on my call. I called not who, but when. I thought guaranteed within a week it was going to be a Grandmaster. I did not understand how brutal this new mechanic is. But she smashed it. She has played a lot to get here, but it was cool, crazy. It's finally happened. The first Grandmaster. I'm wondering now that it has happened, there'll be slightly fewer jitters on the players who are good enough to get there, because there's now, I guess that's probably unfair. Getting Grandmaster for yourself is, I feel, very different from being the first to ever do it. But I feel like there's some level of yips, you know? That would be an amazing amount of pressure to be the first to GM. It's just, it's so cool. I'm so happy it finally happened. I'm so sad I wasn't there for it. But, you know, that's life. We have to, you know, go and do things, live life. I had the doctors that morning just chasing up my meds, getting them refilled, all that fun stuff. Yeah. It's finally happened. There is now a Absolute I Grandmaster. And yeah, I'll talk more freely about what the requirements and stuff are. A, when we know more about it, and B, once it's a little less fresh. I want to not spoil this for people, because we're probably never getting another Grandmaster game. This is almost certainly it for the Grandmaster series, in my opinion. The fact that this game released is actually amazing to me. Because, as I said, I've been following the development of this game for, 14 or 16 years or something? And I don't know what happened at the TTC to allow finishing it off and getting it out. I know they weren't allowed to do multiplayer, like online multiplayer. That was part of the, what do you call it? Agreement? SLA? Terms and conditions? Contract. Those are all contracts. Terms of the contract. So I know they couldn't do that, which is a bummer. Because I actually learned this recently. Tetris the Grandmaster was originally, like, I keep saying that word. It's so annoying. I'm sorry, editing, Sean. I can only imagine how many new holes are going to be in my wall after this recording. He's a scary man. I worry about him. He needs help. The sheer level of violence that guy puts out terrifies me. The messages I have in my inbox from my editor after a video, scary. Got enough shit posting. What was I saying? Yeah. So it was inspired by. I'll link the actual video I watched that taught me all this, because it was quite cool, and it was only 10-ish minutes, so quite watchable. Brain fart, falling apart. What's happening? Where do I start this story? So I think the rough cut of it is there was these Japanese comedians who had a TV show. And part of their TV show was challenging their guests to Tetris. And I think it was Mihara, the creator of TGM, who actually created it all. I think he's the original creator, if memory serves correct. Fact check me on that, Sean. Yeah, keep playing so there's music, but I'm going to drink some tea first. So they made it a goofy, like an intense, because it was, gosh, I'm stumbling. I'm obviously not medicated today, so that's a bit of the fumbles happening. But, come on brain, you can do this. It's just one story. So it was kind of inspired by that. They wanted to work with them, but something about that fell through. But it was also partially inspired by fighting games, hence the level of difficulty. No, I did want that other piece there. That was silly. Oh, I think it was. Yeah, anyways. I will link the actual video with all of this information. But it was designed from the ground up. Every Tetris Grandmaster has had this. To be multiplayer, to be played in versus mode, like this. The fact that it has such an insanely good single player that has just survived so long, and it's I'm going to be honest, it has basically a dead competitive scene. I have never heard anyone take the multiplayer seriously. I was very, very surprised to learn that it was so heavily multiplayer focused during its development. Oh. Yeah, that's 4. I can count. Oh, alright, we're smashing through these. But yeah, so it was just fascinating to learn that it was supposed to be so multiplayer focused, which is why after the release of this, I think they just had the CTWC event, so the Classic Tetris World Championship is what that stands for, which is traditionally NES. They obviously have side hustles, like side games, like fighting tournaments where they have side games, and one of the side games was Tetris the Grandmaster 4, and it was hosted in America somewhere, and whoever won got flown out to Japan. I believe they got flown out to Japan, I should say, sorry, for the chance to compete in the Japanese tournament for Tetris the Grandmaster 4. If I hear more about it, I'll let you know. I probably won't do any specific digging. The multiplayer scene for these games doesn't have a particularly big interest to me. I just feel... Oops, okay. Alright then, Tetris. We'll play it your way. They must be having a TP soon. There we go. It's kind of strange playing multiplayer TGM style on 7-bag. This is kind of confusing my brain a little bit. Because I know I can't go for all the tucks I can go for in standard. I could play standard, I just don't want to. I like the TGM rotation style, I think it's nice. It's what I'm used to at this point, because I spent so long trying to get Grandmaster in Tetris the Grandmaster 1 that it is now how my brain works to a degree. I still a bit of a, I guess you'd call it a polyglot of Tetris spin systems. Oh, I really don't like this. Oh, I tried to be too greedy and clever. That wasn't good. But my brain's just kind of merging them together sometimes, and that's really annoying. And it doesn't help I keep switching between modern and original Tetris the Grandmaster's kick systems, which are relatively different with the way they do wall and floor kicks. So you can get away with significantly more, which is why I'm so able to trivially beat normal mode in this game. Obviously I don't get an amazing ranking, but I can beat it quite consistently. Like, the first video, episode 1 for this, I'm pretty sure I just got like 4 or 5 back-to-back clears of it. Invisible Tetris roll and all. And that's quite funny to me, but I just can't consistently get GM in Tetris the Grandmaster 1, because once again, I'm not used to its rotation system. I say once again, I have achieved Grandmaster exactly once in Tex Master. TEX Master. And I want to spend some time. I'm tempted to do a video at some point, or a few back-to-back videos of me just going for GM on the Switch version, the official release there. Because I think that I would like to get it on an officially released version of the game. And now that that's actually possible, I feel I should. And that way I can submit it to the Absolute Plus and start building a ranking there, because I've been lazy. And you're not allowed to play on those clone systems, so boo. So I think the only game I can't officially play is, or play on an officially released system, is Tetris the Grandmaster 3. But thankfully, how do I phrase this? It's not emulated so much, because it is a Windows game technically. The arcade machine it ran on is Windows. It was a custom version of Windows XP or something, but you need to run it a special way still. Come on, brain. To be able to play it. So I can play actual Tetris to Grandmaster 3. It's just an unofficial way. But that is allowed on whatchamajig, the leaderboards, because it is the exact same code running. By level difference. Whoop whoop. That unlocked a lot fewer because I only won by 1 heart. So that seems like it would be a real pain to record, but I can technically play. Actually, I don't own Tetris the Grandmaster 2 yet. I haven't gotten around to buying it because I haven't really felt like I want to play it on the Switch yet. But if I stream it, obviously I'll just grab $10, $20 or something, AUD. It's not expensive, but it is money, you know? And I'm sure you know how I feel about spending money. I'm really starting to feel warmed up. This is nice. I'm getting there. I may finish the stream out with some stream. I keep calling it a stream. It's a video, Sean. You are not live. There is no viewers. You are just talking to yourself in your room. It's... Whoa, 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 mate. Settle. Alright. Don't need to get antsy. Up, 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 up. Is this actually saved? I'm not in a good spot, and they're about to send me another T-spin. Problematic, oh that's bad. Oh no. I can't vault over that. I wasn't ready, but okay. Salty winner, jeez. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when games, multiplayer local games, only one player would have to like press start, so you'd wait till your friend was having a drink and you'd click go and they'd be like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready. If you were like being a salty loser like I often was because I was a child. The good old days. Good old days. I miss local multiplayer games. I plan to, once I get this Taylor release out, which I've been talking about forever at this point, but it is actually coming along quite well. I've been really pleased with my progress. I plan to make a bunch of couch co-op slash versus games, little arcade games, just to play against your mate, really work on finishing games. So I have a bit of a repository of tools, tips, techniques, and just really push Taylor to a point where I'm like, okay, I've used this for serious projects and it works. So I can feel much more confident in actually getting, not a release candidate, but version 1.0 out. Did I not click this earlier? Did I click B instead of A? I swear I was versing level 36. Oh, I probably just goofed up. Or maybe, I don't know. Who knows what past Sean did? That guy is always screwing me over. At least he's not mean like editing Sean. That guy, vicious. So savage. He's also really mean about the way I talk. He always picks on me for using my crutch word. I just think that's mean. I think that's cruel and sassy. Editing Sean and I, we don't get along. He and I, we have very differing views of what these videos should be. I'm worried one day he's gonna edit it to make me look like a jerk. Cut it to be almost a horror movie. Ugh, terrifying. The level of power that guy has over my reputation as well, I'm just not that comfortable. I need to find a new editor. The guy's scary. What am I doing? I am just building for Tetrises. There is nothing clever with my play today. I am playing very basic Tetris. I'm definitely feeling nice and quick again, which is good. I can't play too much more of this Shiranoi. I can feel my left thumb getting warm, which means I'm upsetting my arthritis, so we might make this the last fight, and I'll switch to a mode. Maybe I'll play some Oscar. I love the orange border on Oscar mode. It's really nice. We did unlock level 41, so that's pretty cool. Let's go to Oscar. We'll play no reverse Oscar, but we will use hold because I like hold. This is definitely going to be a bit harder. Oh, yeah, Sorry, editing Sean. Don't hit me. Like I hit my mic. I can feel the warmth through here. I can't actually see myself. Yeah. Hang on. I get the warmth through the back of my hand across here, like in this joint is where I feel it. So if you see me going like this, it means I've overworked my thumb because the joint is shitty. Wrong button. My hair is atrocious today. Jesus Christ. What is this? Look at how little effort I put in. Oh my god. Speaking of effort putting into stream, I bought another dress off of Depop. It's so cute. I'm very excited to get it. Came with a nice blouse. I have the wrong window selected. That's why the game isn't listening to me. I'm very, very excited to... Oh, right. We're just straight into it, isn't it? Oh, goodness. I came in underprepared. That's okay. Oh... I just had to get that T-spin, you know. But yeah, you can see how much more lenient the kicks are. I would not have been able to do nearly half of this in the OG TGM. That was not the piece I thought I was swapping to. Thankfully worked out, but I feel the goose. I do like this mode. I really enjoy 20G play these days. It's weirdly cathartic. I think I mentioned this in my other videos, but it looks so fast, but it feels really methodical and slow to play. And I know that's a bit counterintuitive, but if you get good enough and get to consistent 20G play, it's really fun. I'd even recommend trying it even if you think you're not good enough, because I believe you'll surprise yourself. It is a different skill set from regular Tetris. You will find you'll try and do a lot of things that just aren't possible by default, and it requires that rewriting of your mindset to some degree. And that was one of the big hurdles when I was going for GM, was refining my 20G play. It's still not great. I don't train it enough. I kind of stopped playing so much 20G right after I got it, because me being me and being unmedicated at the time, I pretty much went straight into going for Tetris the Grandmaster 2, the Absolute Plus Grandmaster attempts, because, you know, being just one level of Grandmaster, that's not enough, you know. That's not something to be proud of. Why would you stop there, you lazy shit? Get back to work. You're not done. What? I just talked myself too hard. I stopped paying attention and I fell apart. That's very funny. Good times. 215. That's an abysmal showing. Let's get back into it. Right. This is not a great start. I have bungled this pretty hard. That's okay. Oh, I really shouldn't have swapped a piece. What am I doing, brain? What am I doing? Yeah, I should do one recording where I actually play my Techmaster game, so you can see just what I'm talking about when I talk about this silly game. It's so old. It's called Techmaster 2009, because I think it was originally released in 2009, unsurprisingly, by its name. And it's such a bizarre little style. There's so many bizarre stylistic choices. All of the backgrounds are screenshots from Counter-Strike Source, for instance. Now, admittedly, Counter-Strike Source has a soft spot in my heart, so I love that about it, but other people are like, what? Why? What is this? It's cute. I don't know. I've obviously spent a lot of time with that dumb clone game. I'm really sad it's not maintained. I know that the authors are allowed to stop doing it, and they're allowed to just not release their source code because they weren't happy with it. Yada, yada, yada. But I'll still be sad and mourn its loss, because I feel it could be fairly trivially maintained to just keep working on modern systems, but maybe I'm wrong there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the interface is really cluttered. Text overlaps everything. I know there are slight timing differences and stuff as well. It's not there are no perfect clones, I don't believe. No one gets it 100% correct, other than obviously MAME emulating it. And even then, there's probably differences. But even the, like... wait again. Yeah, I need to score a Tetris to get past this hump. So, if you look at my score at the moment, you'll see I'm on 199, and no matter what I do, it's not progressing. This is because in this game mode, you need to score a Tetris to get past a 100 hurdle, whatever they're called. There's a word for it. But the 100 barrier. Oh. No. Okay, this is still kind of clean at least. I can do that. But yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. I'm sure it wasn't important. I was saying it. But yeah, the clones are fun. They're not perfect, but they're pretty darn good. At my skill level, they certainly don't make... The differences do not matter. At my level, for sure. I think it's really, really minor stuff. Or not minor, really nitpicky... Oh... Come on, I would like to crack 300. I can't remember what my PB is in this mode. Yeah, I know, it's not a Tetris Keter. I know, you're so dramatic. Settle down, nearly called it Bun Bun. Fox. I was going to say Foxy Fox, that sounds creepy and weird. Can I bring this back? I think the answer... I mean, maybe. It's starting to feel tired. I haven't been sleeping great recently, so I'm feeling pretty tired. Alright, I thought I could tuck that. Oh, come on. There we go. That's that piece. See, I couldn't spin it there like I thought I'd be able to. Oh no! That was it! Oh, I would have cracked 300. Boo. Boo. So I'm going to have a rule... Actually, I can just check in game. Let's go to the main menu. Let's check my PB for Oscar mode. I've got a 525? Wow. Okay. You go, Sean. Jesus. I'm in standard. Okay. Okay. I see why it was so much better. Sucker. 525 is a score to beat. I think I did that on my first recording. I think that's in my, from my, oh, brain, come on. First impressions video, which is crushing it in views, by the way. It's on, I think last I looked it was 61 views, which obviously not much by most people's metric, but it's by and far my most popular video. I'm really pleased. I think it's because I did it. I mean, it was a strategy I was going for. I did it literally as the game released, so I could have it out ASAP. I think people were like, oh, first impressions, I'll have a look. And that's kind of why I just played a little bit of each mode, just to really try and give an overview of the game. Which reminds me, I need to check if you can rebind keyboard directional arrows yet. Because it's kind of shitty if you can't. I think they're still working on it. Because they've been doing posts about brain, come on. Posts about how they're removing support for old DirectX input or something, direct input. I can't remember what it was. But clearly the code base they are working on is legacy as hell. Because everything I've read about it makes me go, oh boy, oh no, what happened to make this a reality? You know? One of those code bases. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. I've lost so many runs in the past to itchy noses. It's so annoying. I was cuddling bunnies this morning too, so it's kind of my own fault, you know? It's what I get. The cloud was just so full of beans this morning. I'll see if I can include the video of her running around in the yard. So I took her out because she was so energetic. we were like, no, she needs outside time. She needs to run around and play. Because she's still not bonded with the others, so she does have a smaller area, and I feel bad about that, but my wife and I have just been so exhausted. We've barely been able to get anything done. Like, I barely got a video out last week, and I ended up staying up till 1 AM the day before to get that out. Editing Sean's a lad at times. I'm hard on him, but he does deliver, and for that we're thankful. So thank you, Editing Sean. Oh no, I went back to shit talking and I forgot how to play Tetris. Okay. Did the game just get quicker? No, I'm going crazy. Definitely tired. I'm just going to top out. This round's a lost cause. Oof. Goodness. So, what are we doing? I think we'll keep playing Oscar. I'm enjoying this. It's fun. I could be playing better, but I'm just tired as well. I'm hoping to do more recording tomorrow, so I'll probably do the Fort Condor video tomorrow, because my wife is working, so I try to take advantage of that and record my videos then. Just so I don't have to be like, hey, can you please be quiet? I need to record, I need to play my video games in peace. Okay, can you just not exist? It just feels really rude, you know? Like, my wife is allowed to exist in our home. So I try to just back-to-back smash out as many recordings as possible, because I can edit whenever. Editing's fine. I usually do that with a glass of wine at night, which is probably where all the anger comes from, the rage. See, Editing Sean's driven to drink by all of this. It's horrendous. Right, I'm stacking a bit cleaner now. What am I... Okay, that was a bit silly, but that's very fixable. Oh yeah, following the Tetris stuff, it's taught me a lot of words I didn't know, like terminology. Oh, okay, come on, brain. You're getting a bit silly. For instance, I learned what step reset is because I was not able to find any explanation online. I actually just asked someone who was streaming and talking about it, and they actually took the time to, well, after they were finished, they took the time to actually just show me. And it's, so whenever you move a piece like that, it resets the timer a little bit. Because there's a point in the game where it stops doing that for you. I think it's level 900 in Master Mode. So it just suddenly feels like you have to play so much faster. Well, sorry, it is just suddenly so much faster. People call it slippy. It really throws off even top level players because it's just so sudden. And it's only, I think, for that set of levels. Oh, that actually was fine, Sean. What can I stick down there? Can I? Yes, I can get that down there. Then we can do that tuck, that there. So I'm focusing a little bit. I would like to crack 300 at least today. That would be nice. I know I'm not going to get a PB today just because of how tired I am. I can tell my brain is pretty exhausted. I'm probably just going to go do some physical labor after this. Physical labor. I'm going to do dishes. I'm going to get up and do chores. Okay, brain. You need to pay a little more attention. Come on, buddy. That was silly. If I used the other piece, that would have... No, no, no. Alright. Alright then. Alright then. Have it your way, Tetris. Have it your way. Abusive. Woof. Oh my gosh, my face. Itchy. I'm going to try and record for a little bit today. I would like to make slightly longer videos. I feel an hour is the point I want to reach on most videos now, not 45 minutes. I know it feels a little bit more, a bit pedantic, a little minor, but I feel it's a good length. Oof. All right. I'll finish that mouthful of tea after this attempt. They don't take that long. Alright, I forgot this is the mode that counts down time, so you only have 7 minutes to get as far as you can. Oh, that's right, I got the good score when I was using the rewind. That's why I was able to do it. I don't want to use rewind, it feels like a crutch. I don't have fun playing with it, is the real reason. I want to say it's too punishing for what it is, but at the same time, I get why it has to be so punishing. Because if it weren't, the game mode would be trivialized. And everyone would be like, oh yeah, me, my grandma, my grandpa. Is there a non-binary term for grandparent? I guess it's probably just grandparent, isn't it? Oscar Masters. Can't clear 300 lines in TGM, but Oscar mode, yeah. Took us 8 hours, but we just ground it out, you know? Whoops. That would be kind of funny, though. Ooh, I couldn't vault it, or at least I didn't know how. I think it would have been possible. As I said, my 20G play does need a bit of love. I'm building in the wrong stack. I want to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's not so bad. What are you at? 160. I still have time. Oh, I make so much mess. I need to sit down and practice. I need to put dedicated actual practice time in. It's just hard. I have so many things I want to do in life. I just end up... I feel I am making the right choice by not prioritizing Tetris over, you know, chores, physical health, etc. But I also can't help but feel a little bit sad that I don't get as much time with the game I love as I would want. Which is partly, again, why I do these recordings. It forces me to sit down for an hour, play a game, have a bit of fun. It's low pressure, and I know, Keita, I am trying. Is this... Okay. No! I'm building such rubbish stacks? No, that's fine. Okay. We are Tetris ready. This is not a drill. 200, alright. Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Bugger it. I'll use the button. I'm not gonna... my brain half wanted to call it a cheat button, but I don't like that. I think that's a cop-out. I don't think it's a cheating button at all. A, it's built into the game. It not cheats. B, it is just part of the mode. You know? I just forget which button I have it bound to. I'll be quite honest, it took me a couple of tries to remember what button it was on. Oh, I did not realize that's what I had in hold, okay. Alrighty, so this is going better. I am Tetris ready. Come on. See, this is what I worry about with a mechanic like that. I get dependent on it. Oh, no, this is crap. What am I doing? That's better. That makes more sense. Alright, it's being fun. Okay, this is a nice clean stack. I do like that it kind of lets me do do-overs, so I can practice keeping a clean stack, and I'm not sent back to the beginning of the game because I made a mistake, a singular mistake. You know, that thing humans do. So I appreciate that about it. I do think it's a cool mechanic. I think I was harsh on it earlier. I do try not to use it because it's better training for other games to not use it, and other modes, because this is the only mode it's in. Okay, fingers. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm falling apart. This may be my last game. I feel my brain is turning into a bit of mush. I'm only recording the one video today. I'll get up and do my dishes after this. Give some bunnies some pats. Excuse me. Actually, hang on. We swap and put that there. That's a much cleaner. Much cleaner answer. I'm liking this. I think I just get into my head too much about being perfect. I do like that it lets me play in a way that I'm happy with. So a misdrop isn't the end of the game, which is really nice. I don't have any nice answers here, do I? Oh, that's kind of a cute answer. I like that. See that. See, when I'm allowed to rewind, I tend to have a stack that is somewhat as nice as the stacks I see top level players have. And that's a really nice feeling to look at your stack and be like, yeah, this looks like the person who got GM stack. That's nice. Alright, no more rewinds. We're on... There we go, I got the Tetris. Hey, 532! That's a new PB! I'm happy to leave it there. 532. Pretty cool. That was good fun. I love the orange border. I'll do this, just so we have background noise. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope if you're not asleep... Sorry, I'm being distracted by the fact my game is losing. I hope you have a good sleep, and if you're not asleep, I hope you enjoy the next video. Thank you, and good night. Bye-bye.